Recently I saw a commentary on if you expect Advanced Warfare to be perfect, you're going to be severely disappointed. And then from one end of the spectrum, I can understand that. A lot of people say since that they've been developing Call of Duty for so long, they should have the formula down pat and absolute perfection. But this is a new studio. But we can at least expect that it's going to be 99% perfect. Some games in the old years, like Crash Bandicoot and all that, we used to embrace the very few glitches that it had. But it seems now that every game is forcing out an update every week, which is becoming very frustrating. So, what can we actually expect from Advanced Warfare? Well, having the 3 years of development process, which hopefully they've spent all 3 years on the game and not fart-assing around for the first year making DLC for Modern Warfare 3 and all that. Hopefully that was a different group actually doing that. We can hope that there'll be a lot of really cool ideas in this game, and a lot of people, are saying that it's ripping off Titanfall, whereas technically this game was in development at the same time Titanfall was. So, yeah, and Titanfall, also ripped shit off other games. So all games use things that they think will be a good formula for, just for general game development. And so, from the gameplay that I've seen lately, which of course you can never judge off, because it's generally professional players playing it, YouTubers playing it, or just the press playing it, and generally, if they're going to want a good feel of the game, they're not going to sit around in corners. So, I have not seen too much people actually sitting in corners, but with the advanced movement system, it's also going to make the capabilities of getting away from these corner campers. Say, if they spot you and start firing their little LMG, jumping up above their head, things like that, they obviously don't have the quickest reactions. So to be able to snap their aim onto people that are just moving that quick is going to be quite interesting. It's going to give the rushers a bigger advantage. And also another thing that they've been saying is quickscoping is impossible. Technically, quickscoping is not impossible because quickscoping is shooting as soon as your scope comes up. And they feel if they don't put quick draw on a scope, the scope will take longer to come up, which of course, because quick draw makes you aim faster. So not allowing you to equip quick draw, far out, tongue twister, quick draw on a scope will, shorten the amount of snipers there'll be and prolong the time that it'll take for the scope to come up, and thus preventing more people from sniping because they feel that sniping should take a lot of skill, which I can totally understand this. But from what I've seen, it seems just as easy to master as Black Ops 2. Like, when Black Ops 2 first came out, I was terrible at the sniping. I was absolutely atrocious at it, couldn't aim for shit. A little bit of practice, picked it up. Then they went and patched the snipers, a little bit more practice, picked it up. So again, it's just another learning curve. So hopefully they're going back to pure skill-based and unlock skill-based. But unfortunately, I can see it going the way of like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, whereas you no longer I really wish it was the days of Modern Warfare 2 where you had to use the ACOG scope to unlock the thermal, things like that. There's so many unlocks to do and so much reason to use the ridiculous shit that it made the game quite fun. Like running around with a fucking ACOG UMP. You knew you weren't going to do well, but if you wanted that thermal UMP to stuff around with as well, you knew that you had to use that ACOG and give it a good go.